Welcome to my abstract on my ePortfolio, where I will interview myself and reflect upon the progress and future of my online portfolio. I will be asking myself questions and then addressing the answers in video format. The first question I have for myself is, what is my background? Also, what type of learner am I? And do I think this affects how I act as a teacher? My major is in biology with a minor in environmental studies. This combination of interests has led to a passion for environmental education. According to the VARC questionnaire, I have a strong reading and writing preference. This means I learn best by reading words and instructions and by making lists. How does this affect my ability to teach? I think it does because I have a limited knowledge of visual aids and I have a hard time reaching out to different types of learners, especially those who are visual learners. My second question to myself is, which multimedia tools have I used before and which do I wish to learn how to use? In the past, I've used Windows Media Maker, although not very well, and have developed strong web design skills. However, most of my websites have been highly textual. My visual skills are really lacking. I would like to become especially strong at using Camtasia. Delicious and Lenspace will be my building blocks for constructing videos using Camtasia. The next question I have for myself is how I will go about collecting material and how I will decide what material is relevant to my topic. First, to collect information, I'm going to collect relevant bookmarks regarding recycling through Delicious, go through them and decide what is useful, then synthesize my thoughts through blogging. Finally, I will collect the final selected material on a learning and lesson forming platform called Lenspace. Below is an image of my developing Delicious account. The next question I have for myself is, what strategies will I use to demonstrate the values I have in the artifacts I create in my ePortfolio? I will demonstrate my values in my artifacts by emphasizing certain material and by creating a separate topic page called Why Recycling is Important, so that people understand the significance of recycling in my life. My next question for myself is, what are my strengths and weaknesses on my knowledge of the material, and also what are my strengths and weaknesses in presenting the material? My strengths are that I am very knowledgeable about recycling, while my weaknesses lie in no previous use of Camtasia and a difficulty in expressing myself visually. I've never been a very artistic person. Finally, the last question I have for myself is, how do I want people to go about looking at my ePortfolio? On the right side is my journal, where I blog about various topics related to multimedia and the progress of my portfolio. My profile also has a tag cloud that features all the words that I think are relevant to my project. After viewing my profile page, I want people to look through my pages. For each month, I have reflected upon our learning progress. Next, I want people to look through the 4 topics I have identified, which are household recycling, composting, why recycling is important, and tips on being green. I hope that by reading the synthesis blogs I have made on each topic page, people will understand why I've created my final project videos in the way I have.